Isle of Dogs is Wes Anderson's latest film. Isle of Dogs is Wes Anderson's latest film. Like his 2009 film, The Fantastic Mr. Fox, it's a stop-motion movie. Also, like The Fantastic Mr. Fox, it's, well, fantastic. While the latter was based on the book of the same name by Roald Dahl, Isle of Dogs is Wes's own creation, and it's a spectacle to say the least. I saw Isle of Dogs last week, and despite that, I waited significantly longer than I usually do to review a movie, since while the movie was released a week ago, most states had very few showings for it. But the film is getting a wide release now in multiple theaters across the whole country, and unlike with my other reviews where the sooner I release it, the better, the longer I waited this one out, the better it'll do in swaying people to see it. Plus, I had to drive 30 fucking minutes to get to the theater that had showings for this film and pay a ridiculous price for tickets, so saving you all from that hell is what I prefer most. Isle of Dogs stars Bryan Cranston, Edward Norton, Bill Murray, Jeff Goldblum, Bob Balaban, and all of these other actors. That's a lot of people, a lot of big actors, especially for a film like this that wasn't even guaranteed to get a wide release. Well, I take that back. It's a Wes Anderson film, so the chances of a wide release were almost guaranteed, especially since most of his films had small releases initially but were given wide releases later on. But it doesn't change that no matter how certain they were, it still could have underperformed and been stuck with only having showings at the theater 30 minutes away that requires me to pledge my firstborn to Satan to get a ticket into the movie. So, what is good about Isle of Dogs? Wes Anderson's style. Every single frame you've seen on your screen so far was a picture taken, and then the model moved, another picture, and repeat. Then, blow that up to a runtime of 1 hour and 40 minutes. Everything in this movie was fully intentional, from a rat in the distance to the movement of a hair on one of the dog's faces. And in every frame, there is movement. Nothing is static. And it's stunning to watch when knowing that everything is exactly as it's intended to be, which, while that may be the case for most movies, it's different in this one. The way this movie is shot means that no scene is here that doesn't have relevance to the plot or later purpose in the film. No throwaway jokes, no meaningless scenes, no pointless padding of the runtime. Everything serves to push the story forward. And in a world of dumbasses like Michael Bay who want to spend 40 minutes of the runtime on a useless story for a character we will never see again. It's a breath of fresh air to see a movie so focused on conveying a cohesive story. You did a good job, Wes Anderson. Isle of Dogs also has one of the best stories I've seen unfold in a movie this year. Not because it was incredible, but because of the artistry behind how the plot is conveyed. Relying upon a chapter-based segmentation of the film, which alternates between perspectives of different characters, present day, and flashbacks, it presents a non-linear perspective for the movie that is very entertaining and keeps you engaged throughout. And a great majority of why this movie is good is because of the delivery. Most of the voice acting outside of the dogs is in Japanese, meaning translators are used to provide monotone delivery of lines in the form of TV station translators or public speakers. It's very different than seeing the movie all in English. Beyond the fact that you don't understand, but it creates this sense that you are inside of the world. And I don't know, maybe that's just me. And obviously if you're bilingual, this movie's gonna be different for you to watch, but I'm assuming most of you probably don't speak Japanese, so it is a interesting and new way to tell a story where you can feel the emotion of the Japanese actor talking, but then all you understand is the monotone delivery from a news reporter or a translation machine. And like I said, it is Wes Anderson that makes this movie so good. His humor, the way the world looks, the way the characters act, the writing, just simply the way things are shot. It is inherently Wes Anderson. And I'm aware most of you probably aren't that aware of Wes Anderson's work, but he is a very unique director, writer, screenwriter, all of that. He's just very unique in the way he presents a movie. And in the case of Isle of Dogs, it's fucking phenomenal. Alright, so putting aside my personal feelings for this movie, which I've tried to keep as separate as I could, but it's a really good film, I do genuinely think it was amazing. That's why it's the first film of this year that I'm actually giving a 10 out of 10 on. So yeah, 10 out of 10. Go see Isle of Dogs when it comes out next week. You will not be disappointed. And you know what, I'm so certain that you'll like it. Even if you don't like it so much for its story, just because it's a neat dog movie, if you did not like it, tell me and I'll talk to you and figure out why exactly you didn't, because I want to know why. Because I genuinely think this is a very good movie that the vast majority of people, except for people that are just automatically contradictory, will enjoy. And if you are like that, I feel bad for you because you'll be missing out on such a good movie just to stick it to me later. But seriously, if you don't enjoy this movie, do tweet me on Twitter and I will respond to you because I am genuinely interested in what could make someone not like this movie. Anyway, thank you for watching, everybody. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like and comment what movies or subjects you'd like to see me talk about next. If you want to see more content like this in the future, make sure to subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications, since apparently YouTube believes subscribers don't want to know when creators make new videos. And as always, I'll see you in the next video. Shout out to Sophia Fisher for this week's fan art of the week. If you'd like to have your art featured in a video, draw me, Chad the Sad, or one of my other characters, and tweet it at Tahukan TV on Twitter. Huge thank you to Patreon supporters Anonymous and Matt Porter. I really appreciate it.